And today is a bit special. It's going to be one of my favorite sessions of all time because I just absolutely love this topic. So this is something that I do love. This is something that I've done a lot. I've created hundreds of different landing pages for a lot of different clients in a lot of industries as well, whether it was e-commerce services, B2B, using a lot of different use cases. It always proves successful for me, for us here as well. So I'm super happy that we're conducting this session today on how to master landing pages as a whole, how to understand how to create them, and at the same time, actionable tips. The goal today is to make sure that you can have all the best tips and tactics for your own company. No BS, no bullshit, just actionable stuff that you can start to use right away to improve your funnel, beat your competitors, and generate more revenue. This is what we're going to check together today. A little intro here. Why does landing pages matter? In case you're wondering, it matters because it's actually the right way today to really leverage your paid media strategy or paid media budget. This makes the difference really right now between what's a good paid media campaign, something that you can spend a few thousands dollars on, and you're going to get a ROAS of 2 and something, and a really scalable one where you can spend dozens of thousands of dollars on, and it's going to work. It's a must-have right now, and since a few years though, to a few months, 1 or 2 years for your paid efforts. Do not use your homepage anymore. And there's a clear process to actually make sure that we can create the right landing page, that you can create the right landing page for you. Here are some examples of the landing pages that we're going to see today. It's actually a good example for me to actually share what's a great landing page as well. It's not your homepage. It's not a dedicated product page as well. It's, I'm going to say this way, it's your offer. It's something that you're selling right away, but it is not displayed as a product page. It's not as generic as your homepage either. It's something super specific that you're selling with a specific proposition value. It is very aligned, very sales driven, very sales focused as well. And this is what a great landing page is on for, is to make sure that you can sell. And it's called a landing page because you're making people landing on this specific page from an origin that you do actually manage, whether it's an ad. If you're sending people to a landing page from a specific ad, you know you're targeting maybe, so you know who they probably are, or you know what they've clicked on before landing on that page. And those two are critical pieces of information that you should absolutely use when you're building your landing page. If you're building a landing page not taking into account that your audience is under this target and or they've clicked on that specific ads, you're missing critical pieces of information to improve your conversion rate. If they clicked on a message because it was social proof on your ad, then you need to include this social proof on your landing pages. If it was because of a specific ingredient or specific proposition value, you should include this proposition value on your landing page. And this is exactly what the example that I'm showing here are doing as well. A happy pill for your gut. We'll see it's exactly the messaging that they do have on their ads. Make her day with gifts built to last. This is a landing page created by Hexclad for Mother's Day. The ad was about Mother's Day as well. This landing page only works for Mother's Day. It's super specific and it works great. The same with all the others. We're going to have more time to take dozens of landing pages as examples here. Before this, just a quick word. I have only one goal today, is to make sure that you can create great funnels, great landing pages without relying on luck. Just making sure that it can actually be a process for you and that success is not random, but predictable. This is our only goal. Looking at your competition might help, and that's something that we're going to do together as well right now. Let's get started. This is our summary for today. We're going to check it. I have a quick checklist, templates, and landing pages examples as well. We're going to have this time to review what the competitors are doing and how we can interpret what your competitors are up to, and look at some of the best examples on your industry. One word here, I'll have actually two, but the first one is consistency. To make sure that you can learn to build the perfect landing pages for your business and improve them over time and have the perfect funnel as well, you need to make sure to challenge yourself over time based on your current metrics, what you're doing right now, but also based on what your competitors are up to and which directions your marketing is taking as well. Last thing here, before moving, don't copy blindly what a successful competitor is doing. This is the recipe for a disaster, because you don't know exactly why your competitors have done this, if they learned something different, what their targeting was. You don't have the whole context on why competitors doing something exactly. So never copy blindly. Take elements of things that look like they're working for your competitors and add them within your own strategy. At the end of this webinar, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. First step, when it comes to creating a landing page, the first one is define who you're speaking to. There are 3 different ways of checking this for you. There are 3 different main ways to identify who is your target audience. And this is this 3 time split that I have on this slide. Based on the funnel, are you speaking top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel? Usually landing pages are more towards middle and bottom of the funnel, especially the ones that are towards converting and sales focused. But it works also for top of the funnel. In a few words here, if it's the first time you're hearing those words, and even if it's not, here's a quick way of explaining them that I do like. TOFU, top of the funnel, is for people that don't know that they have an issue. They don't know that they have a problem. They need education. They need to know that there are solutions for this that actually exist, that they're not aware of your market, even if they're concerned. Middle of the funnel, they know that they have a problem. They might be aware of the solution. They might not be motivated enough to buy the solution. Excuse me for a second here. Sorry, middle of the funnel, as we've said, and then bottom of the funnel, people know that they have a problem, they know there are a solution, they're motivated to buy the solution, they just need the last trigger. And this is the perfect place where landing page can actually have a big effect here. Here's a quick copy checklist. The first one for your landing page, for the copy, make it relatable. Make sure that you're speaking to a specific audience. Again, you cannot use the same words describing what you're for a top of the funnel audience and a bottom of the funnel audience. It has to be super different. Some needs some explanation and education for the top of the funnel ones, which is not the case for the bottom of the funnel ones. Use simple words, be bold and clear, be simple. Understand who you're speaking to, make it unique, and then use your audience languages, not yours. Make sure to use their own words so it will actually make sense for them, and find the right words, rhyme and rhythm. Which leads us, after the bottom, middle, and top of the funnel, find the right targeting. Each ad that you're creating should be actually quite unique, and it should really target a specific kind of audience every single time. I have a great example that I do like for this specific use case. This is AG1, super well-known supplement company in the US. One thing here, if you don't know them, they have done an amazing work at actually creating a new market of greens supplements. So basically all-in-one supplement. You drink this every single day and you have every nutrient, everything you need in terms of supplementation. They have only one product, and this is the green. So this is actually this powder here. This is the only product that they're selling. They have an amazing marketing strategy also, because with this simple, I'm going to say, one product, they're actually managing and they're trying to find a lot of different audiences they're selling to. And they're not doing this just by selling their product, but they're actually trying to invent and capturing new proposition values that their product, explaining why their product is a fit for each one of these audiences. For instance, you can see that here, the first landing page that they created, say goodbye to energy drinks and coffee, which means that they're placing AG1 as an alternative for coffee. Then for the taste, here it's a remark that they might receive often, that people are afraid that it does not taste good. Then they created a landing page specifically for, hey, we taste good. And then also landing pages for specific interests. Here, for instance, specifically for runners, run stronger, recover faster. And there's specifically three reasons why runners love AG1. So you can see that with the very same product, they are actually, and they had actually created dozens of these landing pages. We do all have them on Panoramata.co. You can go sign up and check them on the platform. Here are three of them that I do like, because it's showing you the range of different proposition values that you can invent and use to create a landing page. So functional and benefits, energy drink alternative, then the taste, basically the feedbacks or the remarks that you're expecting from your audience, and then just based on interest. If you have people interested in running or weightlifting, for instance, they could invent pretty much the same landing page for every one of these specific audiences. The cool thing that they do as well for each one of those, and this is something that we're going to check together, is they do have specific ads for each one of these landing pages. Ads positioning AG1 as an alternative for energy drink, ads for the taste, and ads specifically for runners as well, of course. To come up with the right landing page, there are a few tricks. The main way to think about this, as we've seen together here, we have a benefit approach, here we have a feedback approach, here we have an interest approach as well, is to find the right approach, the right angle. There are not 200 different angles you could pick. It's pretty defined. Benefits is one of them. This is a benefit one, positioning it as an alternative. The price, ingredients, social proof, effectiveness of your offer, 5 reasons why, which is another way of explaining social proof, bundles, seasonal, behavioral. We're going to take a few examples here together, but that gives you a good starting list of which kind of stuff you should do and think about when it comes to creating your landing page. First one, benefits, a happy pill for your gut. This is a great way to just explaining what your product does and what is the end benefit your target customers can experience if he takes this offer. What you want to sell here is, I'm going to say this way, a future you for your audience. If you do this, then you'll get these results and you're selling the result. Your offer is really the result. And if they want this result, a happy gut, then they need to purchase your product. And this is basically your offer, and you're going to get your landing page just based on this. It's exactly what they're doing here. Again, benefits here, and plus seasonal as well. This is the one from XLab that we've seen, make her day with gifts built to last. The benefit here is built to last. This is their main positioning. This is how they're positioned in the market. This is their main proposition value. They're just adapting it for Mother's Day to make sure that they could create the right offer, explaining why they do think that XLab is the perfect gift for Mother's Day, because it's built to last, and you have them here. Social proof and scientific proof as well. Here, what I do love here and what I wanted to show as well, it's the before after stuff. You usually see a lot of before afters in ads because it works well. The thing is, when you as an audience are clicking on an ad that shows before after and you land on a product page, classic product pages right away, you're losing interest because you're like, hey, you sold me something and I'm not finding it again on the landing pages where I'm supposed to buy the product. If you created, and if you have an ad that is crashing it with a before after, make sure that the before after that you're showing in the ad is actually featured up top on your landing page as well, because people clicking will feel like they're in the right environment. They click on the right stuff. Yet they're not being lied to just by a fake ad redirecting them to a fake product. This will, if you have a before after, if you have this kind of ad and you create this kind of landing page, you're going to multiply your results by almost 2, guaranteed, but you're going to see an improvement 100% of the cases, guaranteed. Each time that we've done this, it has worked. If you have a before after ad that's crashing it, make sure to include this visual in your landing page, but it's guaranteed. Price and behavioral. I love this one as well. Angelina's Coffee. It's quite easy. It's a simple trick, but it works. They have created a landing page for new customers only. They've created ads for new customers only, excluding on Meta the the customers, the people who actually already made a purchase on their website. So new customers only audience. They've created a landing page specifically for new customers. Enjoy 15% off your first order. Something that they couldn't put on their homepage because they have regular clients coming on their homepage as well. Not the case here because they know, thanks to the targeting, that only new clients will see this ad, this page. They've created a landing page for new customers only. This is a great way to get great results as well. And so this is what we've mentioned. This was the example for AG1. Each one of these ads here is super specific to a specific proposition value and a specific angle as well, which makes the landing page effective, which actually, and I'm going to say it this way, actually creates your funnel right away. So that's why your wording should really be simple and clear. I wanted to take a few minutes here to just quickly review some of the landing pages that we've selected for this call right away on Panoramata. Some of the landing pages that we've seen were quite effective and used quite a lot by the companies. Love this one, for instance, by Daily Gem. The purest source of vitamins comes from real food. Our user report, and it's a great template for a landing page because it shows you right away social proof here with the stars, then a big statement that everyone should agree with, and you'll see that it's also related to the ads people are clicking on. And then again, a quick explanation, and then a quick way here to understand right away the benefits the user can expect from purchasing this product. More journey, less bloating, clearer skin, better digestion, with the emojis to make sure that it's clear. So it's actually super easy to read and understand. There's also a small discount code here at the top. Even without scrolling, I understand right away what this is up to. And then, of course, it's working well here with all the ingredients. The main thing that I wanted to share here were the main ads that they're creating. And you can see that indeed it's directly related to what we've seen here on the landing page as well, specifically on the ingredient that we've seen during the second scroll. And you can get a sense of all the different ads that they've used towards this specific page as well, specifically for the new year. They could have done a landing page actually specifically for the new year, which they didn't, but still, it's actually a great first scroll part of landing page. So we were on supplements. Right now, we're going to go on the pet food side. So you can see that it's the same landing page that they've been using for Black Friday and then after, again, Liter Lander. So specifically the landing page for Liter. You can see that, again, really great, super simple, not, how can I say this, not complicated at all, super simple wording. But what's interesting here are, again, the related ads. People are clicking on those ads to get on those specific landing pages as well. And it's actually quite interesting to see which kind of specific creative they're using towards this page. Again, you can see that they're using, you do not have the sound here, but they're using really native TikTok videos. So that's why I guess it works well. And this is why it needs to have super simple wording there. All right, what else? Interesting. Ditch the makeup. Embrace a new level of confidence with micro infusion holiday offer. This is a great landing page that gives you a good overview of what before after, how before afters can be used in a skincare landing page. A lot of proof, a lot of social proof, a lot of benefits as well. It condenses a lot of the best practices, a lot of visual elements, a lot of best practices you can see in a landing page. I love this example, to be fairly honest. Let's have a look at the ads that they're using to run traffic towards this. Oh, it's actually quite recent. I love this. Okay. All right. So a lot of different stuff, a lot of social proof. Obviously, it was obvious looking at the kind of visuals that was featured on the landing page. You can see the kind of before after here. You'll have others here as well. What's also interesting is that they're directing this specifically towards social proof angle from the ad, even using this kind of fake, how can I say, fake bad review. So, so this is a great example to catch interest because you show a bad review and then lead people towards a landing page that is actually quite good. I love how perfect. I love how their landing page is built. The cool thing here is that you can see that the landing page is working well because they're trying a lot of different approaches in ads toward this page as well. 3 reasons why you should try micro infusions. You should see right away the kind of 3 reasons just up there. They're actually a bit below here, and it's not even 3, it's 5. But you can see that they've made a lot of efforts towards this specific landing page, and now they're trying to make sure they could send a lot of traffic to it. Hello Inside. Again, here, this is the kind of landing page that's great for this kind of market on Facebook specifically. What's great is here is the simple wording. Your key to a better metabolism and better health. If I go here and have a look at the ads, again, it's going to be super simple ads, UGC, TikTok style, as we've seen 2 landing pages for the liter. Again, because it's super simple creatives that look super natural on TikTok and UGC, then you need to have a super simple landing page here. It's what they're doing exactly, so it looks great. Hair dryer. This is a great landing page as well because it shows you that you can create landing pages specifically for a specific products as well, and then you can explain the product in a much better way than just on the product page. And rather just being on the product page, you can create a real story here as well. Again, I do believe that we'll have some UGC here as well, for sure. Some UGC, and then you get the story of someone having issues with hair dryers, and then people that are going to be able to see how this new hair dryer is way better than the other ones that they've experienced before. This is exactly the kind of creative that is aligned with these kind of landing pages, but they go hand in hand. If you have some UGC creatives that you're using in your ads, you can't expect to just use your product page, your natural product page just right after, because people are seeing something that they feel is user-generated content. If they click on this and they land on the generic product page, they'll bounce right away. What you do need is to create a story from, hey, I know that you've looked at someone explaining you that this was the best dryers you've ever had, explaining you all the issues that you could have with your previous hair dryers. Here's why this one is a better alternative. But you need to start with this. Mocktail. Okay, I'm going to go quickly on those ones as well, but we've seen the others. Again, this one, a lot of social proof too. You can see the as in our Shark Tank. Let's have a look at it's good. Again, super simple. Modern mocktail, uplifting flavors. It tastes good, and it's a mocktail. Everything you needed to know with sugar. And I guess we'll find the sugar and the percentage off on the ads again. Oh, see, interesting. That's a discrepancy actually, because a lot of probiotics that we don't find on the landing page. But again, quite interesting to see what they're doing here. We get happy, probiotic. A lot of prebiotic and probiotic stuff that we don't find on the landing page, which is a miss. They should. If people are clicking on this because they're interested in prebiotics, they should find this on the landing page. Interesting that they don't. Truly Beauty, I love this one, but we've seen this one already because of the before after. It works well, and it's a great way to engage people. You can see also that obviously you're gonna have TikTok creatives used to send traffic on this one because it's exactly the same grammar. So and fun creatives as well with the benefits. So you have them all here. Interesting. Back in stock, but probably not for long. This is great as well. You see this, you don't even have back in stock, but probably not for long. You're just a bit curious, and the landing page answer right away what's featured here on the ad. So it's a great way, it's a great example. We've seen this one again. Let's have a look at the ads that they're running. Okay, very scientific driven. I love this. It should have worked as well. Very scientific driven. 2, Hexclad, Mother's Day. Let's have a look again. You can see that all the ads are towards Mother's Day, of course. And it's a great way. Mother's Day ads, Mother's Day landing pages. Again, if you're running an operation for Mother's Day, don't send people directly to your product pages. Create a page that explains why your product is actually a great fit for Mother's Day. The same way that you're creating an ad that actually explains why your products are a great fit for Mother's Day too. And then the last one, but this is the line I loved as well. The new customers from Angelina's Coffee enjoy 15% off on your first order. They can't do this on the homepage because you might not only have new clients on the homepage, and because I do believe that if we go check the ads, and you can see we can check the changes here. Interesting. If you check the ads, they're explaining you that you indeed have the right to this 15% off when you're landing for on this page and for I'll have to. So it's a great way, again, when you have a specific offer, create a landing page directly for this specific offer, and it's going to be a great way to engage with them. You can see as well in Panoramata here that they're actually running traffic towards this page a lot and consistently since 2 years. Which leads me to the rest of the next 2 minutes for this webinar, which means that this approach works. And if you have a competitor doing something like this, or just having a look at what Angelina's Coffee is doing here, you know that creating a landing page specifically for the welcome offer that you have already running on your website, that's something that works. So that's great. That's something that you should do, specifically if you have a competitor doing this. And that was the last thing that I wanted to show you. We've already done this as well. On Panoramata, the platform that I just used, you can see all the landing pages a competitor is using, the changes that they're making as well. The cool thing, and this is what we've just seen with Angelina's Coffee, is to have a look at which landing page they're consistently using over time and improving again and again and again. And this will give you the main proposition values, the main audiences that they're really targeting and investing budget on. We've seen also that together, you can track changes. So this was the case, and I use that I've found for AbbVie. We also have a search on Panoramata. If you're looking for, I don't know, landing pages for Mother's Day, you can just go on the search landing pages page, look for Mother's Day example, and you're going to get all 10 here. Whatever the industry, whatever your need is, you're going to find 100 of examples right away. And of course, it appeared that for some people, benchmarking, competitive intelligence is part of the job. The thing is, there's a way to do this automatically There's a way to do this automatically for you on Panoramata. It will allow you to do pretty much everything automatically, from tracking your competitors' marketing strategy, the changes on their website, the new landing page they're using, the new emails they're sending, the new trends shaping your markets as well. You're able to do this right away from one single platform. This is, for instance, what my dashboard looks like on the platform. And within a few scroll, I can see right away what my competitors have been up to, the main campaigns they've launched, the main promotions they've done, the main new products they've launched recently, and I get access to this just right away. All right, that being said, we're at the 30-minute mark. I don't know if there's any question in this webinar about the funnels. We've covered a lot. We've covered how to create the right offer. We've covered how to create the right landing page and think about this. We've reviewed a lot of examples as well. How to get inspiration, looking at your competitors and to get the right inspiration from them to spot what's really working from them as well. If there's any question, let me know. I'm going to stay connected for a minute or two here. also happy, don't hesitate to go ahead and book a call. Use the link that you have here or that you'll find in the description if you're watching this on the replay. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to say was have an amazing day, and wherever you are in the world, take care. Bye bye.